Hello, welcome back. Today is actually quite a lovely sunny day here in old rainy Britain, so what better way to avoid the outside than watching Haikyuu? So, rather than also doing my own daily dose of exercise, I'm going to sit back and watch someone else do it for me. Volleyball's exhausting. And also a much lower chance of being hit in the face if I sit here. It's one hell of a show. I'm enjoying it immensely. I love the characters and exactly what they're going through. Are you? Grab yourself a drink. Let's find out. Being able to see what their opponent is doing, recognizing the angle of the attack and everything. Seeing your own bullshit used against you, what they were known for. And as someone reliably informed me, the same attack was what was used back in Season 1, apparently. It's just, if I see it's a very one-sided relationship these siblings have. I mean, you ask it before trying it on. I believe him. I see, that's what he was getting at. He doesn't need to trust or even like his brother in some respects. It's more just the fact that he can recognize his skills, what he's able to do, so all he has to do is respond in kind. And with two in-sync, very confident players like that, what are we going to get out of all of this? Especially with the crowds going as wild as they have been with the various musical talent on display. I think a good dive. Amongst everything else, hearing their little beat and the saxophone to go along with it. I guess that is one way of showing love, telling them just how creepy and weird they are. So you try to respond in kind the way he would try to pull back a point that way. That smirk, that little giggle he did to himself. Oh, God. Really, it's not what it looks like. If they can read them that well. I mean, that is very true. He wasn't invited to anything. I mean, he had to sneak into the other school little training thing, didn't he? Because he's a veritable nobody. And we had look at that face, brimming with. I'm not entirely sure what. Hopefully, he doesn't need to go to the bathroom. Is he going to do something a little different? The fact that he could see. See the block coming on the top of that. That was just what matter of fact. The fact he doesn't deviate from the plan. He kind of spreading out, trusting a little more in the team and follow through. But an almost failed. Oh, is he going to be able to tell? Getting a little bit of limelight now. He's took him a little while to get there, but wouldn't have expected the other one, the data tech guy, sure, but couldn't remember the other one's face. And now he got that little dream, didn't he? There he goes again with his kind of signature call out every time as well. And the fact that they are mocking him just needs to. Is it out? I mean, he's got a certain energy. Got the point, though. And the fact that he also owns it is one thing. He can sit back and enjoy some of the things, some of the achievements he actually makes, though. Once in a while. One of them. Now, back in play, we didn't. Damn it. They retract their breath. You can physically hear it being sucked back into their body. Taking a few extra steps there. I mean, you've got to push him to the very limit. If he can reach that limit, break through. Nice little dust plume. And the Words of encouragement? He's good at reading people. But the fact that he actually is going for the tougher things, pushing himself to actually reach for the next. He looks far. Okay. If you got the birds that we had before in the transitions with Hinata and whatnot, small foxes and whatnot. Yeah, he's definitely got this. Which just means that you'll be getting just as much of attention if you can do better than them. Not these famous faces or those that are getting all the attention. They're just other students, other people. No one's special. All he has to do is keep his eye on them. I see. As long as they cut off one player. I mean, so perfect. You ignoring the fact you just. Oh, that's not what he was expecting at all. That put him off his stride. Yeah, hands, not face. It's going to happen once in a while. And they've tied it up. Perfect. Why do you need to seek approval from Kageyama? Is he your mother? But now that he's actually done it once, are they going to expect it each time? And also, well, there goes the point. He got one through though. The fact he's actually thinking about what he could have done better instead of being depressed about it. Oh, that one didn't go well. Nice attempt. Gotta be faster next time. Jump a bit higher. Are they going to battle for it? There. Which means you just need to fight all that harder. Yeah. His other skills are somewhat lacking. He doesn't have the. Now that's a scathing put down. He wasn't thinking highly of him before. If he had managed to do it, though, imagine the mental anguish it would have put on the other team. Okay. He is very easily distracted and his own worst enemy sometimes. Ooh, fair enough. Got it up. He touched the net. I think their relationship is about to fall apart. I think also because is he going to be happy about that? Think about what's scary. Try to put it into his own style, but also I do like that they can go at each other like that, full on shouting match in the middle of a game. But they're brothers, so yeah, it's expected. An annoying blocker. I'm trying to think of a few. There was forcing him down a certain route. Can't remember the name at all. Doing what they were doing well before. Let's pretend it was. I mean, he led up to it though. At least stick around to listen to what he was talking about. And the fact that they are kind of back and forth and at each other's heels all the time. Yeah, they don't have the uh, consistency of other teams. So we've got the adaptability for Cristiano, and then this team, which have definitely pulled out their own surprises, and maybe not so surprises considering a veteran team. Not giving them an inch there. I mean, give it a try. What's there to lose? They can't give up too many points here, and this is the first set. Remember, they're already getting some points through just on surprise. That was okay. Cool. Next time, aim for acceptable. He's winding up for that. That laugh. He's so happy for them, and yet probably kind of upset he's not playing them right now. I mean, he gets to play. Just when he was amping himself up. It's much more than teary eyes. There'll be floods of them sooner or later. Come on. It's been a while since we've had Yamaguchi out here being centre of all attention. But now he's got so much on his mind, and with the it's still there, just behind the banner. And he's got the crowds making noise while he's about to serve as well, trying to throw him off. If you can break through this barrier. I mean, pork solves everything. Who needs an exit sign when you've got a store carrier bag? There you go. Put his mind to it, clear all doubt. No, just needs to score another 9. I've been hoping since the first time we saw it for like a wipeout like we saw Yamaguchi get a few points in beforehand. But been stopped at so many occasions. I think being able to get maybe just another 1 or even 2 through them would be massive for his own confidence and quite a lot else. The fact we have Hinata taking inspiration from those that he hated playing against. What was the manner of which he hated it? Taking that and forcing it on his opponents. Change of perspective, really. Such growth from the little shrimp. Once again, another episode with quite a few bits of entertainment. Having the brothers at each other's throats. And then back to normal the very next scene. Pretty much how I interact with my brothers half the time. Considering we're getting a play-by-play, basically every point scored we're watching, we are there not only on the sidelines, but amongst the court, thanks to the camera angles at least. I'm getting a much thorough understanding of how it's all going down compared to even other episodes. We're not getting the highlights, we're getting even the minor things. A simple rally sprinkled amongst the major moments, like, ooh, I need to stop him and him in particular. Okay, let's pick up what he's learned before. Seeing other blockers, like you said, who did he hate to face? If you can't block him all out just on a one-on-one basis, force him down a route. Get your guardian god behind you to pick up to pick it up. It worked out. A lot of the things people look and thinking, was that on purpose? Did he mean to do that? Sometimes, yes. Although it is indistinguishable most of the time. But I am quite excited, mainly because we get our boy Yamaguchi back doing his own thing. Sure, find a point, relax, reset your mind state, ignore the rest of the world going on. Thank God that there was a spectator there who's seen him through thick and thin, has helped train with him, and knew exactly, oh shit, we need that pig. I don't think there's a single member of the team here who isn't at least getting some sort of attention and screen time. We've got the other who was contemplating they're not aliens. They're just normal people, even if they are so experienced and veterans, and normal high schoolers can't even contemplate fighting against them. And then we've got, can't remember his name, but the other kind of substitute dude. I think who is also in line to become the new captain once the 30 years actually do have to move on. And so because of that, I'm wondering where it would go next. Who are they going to focus on? What kind of backstories or roadblocks they're going to break through, and with which character next? And yes, I have also noticed, or I have also noticed something else. Is they're going a little bit more, they're pushing it out a bit with the exaggeration of stuff, the camera work of others, like the dust being left after the ball hit the floor earlier. Somewhat unnoticeable, but distinctly there. I think episode before, the ball kind of splattered on the floor and got really kind of squished down. I would like to see some more crazy camera work. And of course those build-up shots, the poses that some of the characters can pull before a big jump, before an impressive block, or even just setup. And I think more than ever, I'm enjoying the stupid faces some of them can pull. Even if the character models can look a little off sometimes. You know, it's the point now, isn't it? What season are we on? 4. Part of the charm of Haikyuu is all of this, so I'm eager and excited to see more. I really hope you are too. We have plenty more ahead of us, plenty more game. We aren't even done with the first set yet. We might be here for a while. I'm really not going to complain. Get yourself some rest, maybe another drink. If you enjoyed this one, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing. Maybe join onto my Discord. But for now, grab yourselves a snack, sit down, relax. Most importantly, join me for the next one.